Lee spamming parahhs
24/7.
when
kind of like
training,
24/7.
You know, maybe when you look at his history, it's always like parahh all the way until last week.
Until today, parahh has been picked 7 times and only get these 3 wins in a long of season.
But the interesting part is he is like banned 6 times. So I think I can say that parahh is one of the most contested heroes so far in MPL Season 5. I think along with Salina. So
and also Valir, don't forget about Valir.
Yeah, Valir is kind of left out actually in this match. But
we will never see this kind of Valir on this game because of we already have this parahh. We already have this instant support.
Yeah. Okay, so Aura banning Jawhead to limit the options for Gnflx to really, close the distance to Bruno. And then right now, Gnflx Aerowolf have not had one single hero that can lock down on Bruno. Grok, I don't think Grok is able to lock down Bruno because when he do wild charge, he will just die from the hit coming from Bruno. So I think Gnflx right now need a long range disable, such as I don't know, Kaja maybe, Akai maybe pretty good.
Wait a minute. Where is Esmeralda?
It's not being picked.
Okay.
One time Aurora really want to pick Esmeralda, but it changed into Bruno in the last minutes.
No, I mean Clay Esmeralda as well. So there is a Selena right there. There is a Baxter right there. But if they manage to use Selena on this early push, because they have a Grok, they have a parahh as well, they have a Granger as well. On early game, they have to manage this push or maybe raid in jungle as soon as possible because this Granger will turn into the aggressive gameplay.
Yeah, I think on the 5th pick, Gnflx will pick Esmeralda. I mean, because usually it's just too good. But we will see first what will be the last Aura, last 2 heroes which they choose from. Carmilla again. Use Godiva, it is pretty good in the game number 1, but it's not very effective in the game number 2. And Lunox will be picked by Clover in this game. And another Hayabusa by Gnflx.
Hayabusa? Really, you just play it's kind of like 2 melee heroes in front of the Baxia. It's really brave if you really choose this.
Oh no!
Oh wait a minute.
It's a Kimi.
What? Excuse me.
It's going to be a Kimi.
This is a very bad pick for Gnflx Aerowolf, in my humble opinion.
Why?
You know, the Baxia, it's automatically shut down the Marksman with that passive away, and you just put that 2 Marksmen between Baxia's shield unity. Oh wow, I don't think this is a really good pick at this game number 3.
Alright, so
I mean, it's kind of one-sided draft pick for this Aura.
Yeah, so it's like back again into like game number 1. I know game number 2, but this time Aura like outdrafted Gnflx Aerowolf in many ways. Like
in many ways.
Kimi is a bad choice for Gnflx Aerowolf because of Baxia, right?
Yes.
So like Baxia is gonna be the key for this. It's how can Baxia really closing on Kimi during the fight. I think it will be crucial coming from Aura. And there is Selena as well from Aura. Yes, I also like Selena draft right now, but we are going to see the result for this match in this game number 3 between Aura and Gnflx strategy in this game for both teams.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit unique when you saw that Baxia will turn into the mid lane cover, because sometimes Baxia is really effective when you play on the side lanes. So this buff will freely get into this Clay and also on the maybe it's on Clover as well, on the mid lane. So
Okay.
Put it 1v1 situation against the buff. That's really classic gameplay and also the rotation, but Darkness tried to
he
catch
got
up
stunned,
this
but
arrow.
unfortunately Yor is on the moment. On the flicker back in, because it got stunned by the Baxia, and he will draw the first blood against the Grok. Bad Boy chasing in by Clover, but Clover will miss him because he uses flicker. Clay is very low.
Look at
but
the
Phoenix
damage.
is there, very far away from chasing him. Phoenix jumping in to Jack Lee, but he will miss the shield, and Jack Lee will use his bird transformation to go away from Baxia. Baxia is doing a pretty amazing aggressive play in the early game with Aura. It's like he can convert 1 kill and almost get another 2 kills from Gnflx Aerowolf if they haven't have their flicker. So you can see here, 5 flickers from Aura,
5 again.
4 flickers from Gnflx Aerowolf.
Yes.
Again, another vengeance for Tamus.
Yeah, that's really suitable for Tamus as well. And Arrow is connected into the bad boy, coming out into one, and also trying to corral 1v1 situation as well. Sugaja coming up with the way of the world, trying to catch up this bad boy, but he managed to survive. Jack Lee will try to sacrifice himself. Bad boy tries to recall it into their face. That Clover
diving
will try
in.
to diving in, but that's really
That's
dangerous. But
He got that boy.
He got that boy, as well as Clay down into this bottom lane. And
he got
also
three,
the
but as well.
4 is missing on that bottom lane. Teamfight Aura will be another insane gameplay on this early game.
5-0 in the minute 2 by Aura. Gnflx Aerowolf doesn't stand a chance in these early games against the ability of movement coming from Baxia. Look at this moment, Phoenix, look at this. He knows Bad Boy and Clay will go there to survive, and our Phoenix already marked their territory and the location, and Grok is going down as well. Thanks to Susugaja, a lot of damage in the early game as a Bruno.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Look at this rotation as well. Rinasmi tries to catch up this Godiva. 1v1 situation as well on the top lane. Could be really more bad as well.
Yeah, Tamus is still farming very stable right now in this game because, well, it's Tamus.
Yeah, it's
right?
Tamus anyway.
It's
He
Tamus.
really needs some kind of lifesteal, spell fam, and he can't do anything without that.
Yeah,
Without
he
the
needs
Inferno
like
as well.
Bloodlust Experts.
Yep.
Okay, so the last meeting of Aura versus Gnflx on Season 4 MPL is won by Gnflx with
Yes.
score 2-1. So
Yes,
it's
so it's kind of revenge battle as well on this game number 3. But look at this Gnflx Aerowolf. He tried to manage this anyway. Turtle will get it into that Rinasmi. Phoenix tried to escape with that poor choices.
yeah, and the turtle will be taken by Gnflx. Oh, he is alone again on the bottom lane.
Yes, Sugaja as
I think
well.
Jack Lee is being
It's
cut here.
1v1. Oh no, 2v1 situation. Another kill for Susugaja with that Raptor Machine as the bonus on his early game.
Yeah, Jack Lee didn't see Bruno is waiting on the bush, and so when he's using his bird mode, and then he comes back into the human mode again. I think Sugaja did a lot of damage into Parahh as well, and accompanied by Selena, I think the damage is inevitable. He will down. And now Yor dueling with Phoenix 1 by 1. Phoenix will go chasing him. Yor and he's did a lot of damage, but no, it's not enough. Phoenix coming in into the top lane, but he's too late to defend their turrets. Gnflx will get the first shot of the game, and it now. They have 3,000 gold differences between Aura and Gnflx. So yeah, Aura is still now on the upper hand, but Gnflx, maybe they will catch up because you see, it's still early in the game, and Rinasmi haven't even joined a single fight yet.
On the way to 5 minutes as well, but score, it's still on 6-0. Excuse me, 3k gold differences with that. Wow, my god. Concentrate energy on the 5 minutes as well. Clover, so fast to get this item on the early game.
Yeah, now Rinasmi is in danger, trying to get hit by Clover and Darkness as well. But there is coming a Phoenix in the front line, trying to get the tank and damage as much as possible. But Aura, I don't think they will try to commit long enough. Then this, they will back down. Maybe, but Sugaja by himself, they're focused on the turret in the bottom lane.
He's so free, like a single man on the 18th age. But look at this arrow. He's probably like cancel everything on Jack Lee. It's kind of giving the argument that arrow is could be really dangerous as well.
Yeah, that's true. Aura is very dangerous in this game, and Darkness already have his Calamity Reaper. And I think once you get hit by an arrow, I think it will be the end for you.
It could be solo kill,
Yeah.
It could be solo kill.
Yeah, because this Sugaja by himself just try to take down this turtle. I think okay, we'll try to. Oh no! There's a missile coming from Yor, and Yor will pay the price for trying to steal the turtle.
Yep.
So Sugaja will get another kill from him. Aura. Sugaja now with 3-0-1, and now they are leading with 4,000 gold differences.
And level 10.
And level 10.
It's kind of Bruno level
and
10.
Clover also have a level 10.
Yes, this kind of advantage really on our side. So they just keep on this gameplay like this. They just don't change anything. Phoenix, just do your job in front of enemies. So yeah, just playing like this, playing like a Phoenix,
Launch
Arrow
attack.
will hit nothing.
It's very far away from
Very
the
far
target.
away. Maybe it's kind of another map.
Yeah. Okay, so right now like Aura is already actually like they are grouping as 4 and just let Godiva by himself. I don't know why he's doing. Maybe like he's
Oh, he tried to catch up
Okay.
his Clay, maybe, but he is really in dangerous position. Another red buff will be still on this moment. Bad Boy will hit nothing except that red buff
yeah
on his Granger.
yeah. Bad Boy really need the buff by himself. So I don't know like how
Boom.
Gnflx will win in this kind of fight. I mean like how can they get out from the situations? What's the key from Gnflx Aerowolf to win this? What's the key?
I don't know about that, like glowing one is really needed
Oh.
into that one, but Jack Lee hit another threat and Godiva will turn into that base. Cancel that flicker and also Jack Lee will down Rinasmi
Oh my God,
as
the
well.
damage
Try
from
to
Bruno.
look at this damage from this Clover and also Susu Gajah. It's too high damage,
It doesn't make sense, man. It's like out of this world, the damage coming from Bruno. And look at and that is Tamus with our
Turtle
Inferno for
resurrecting
you.
with that
soon.
vengeance as
Yeah,
well.
he goes down a very easily, very fast with the Bruno kicks. So, oh no,
Oh my
Clay!
God,
He got
another
stuck, cut by the
Clay.
arrow from Selena. He will go down, but it will be saved by the
Rinasmi.
Selena. But Clover will get his last counting assault. Into Rinasmi will go down as well. Meanwhile, Godiva by himself, just playing up Mobile Legends Adventure by himself, getting the turtle for his teammates.
Playing Mobile Legends Adventure as well on Turtle, soloing right there, and helped by another Bruno. Susugaja, look at this arrow, and perfectly hit that Clay on the mid lane.
Yeah, and I think Bad Boy also almost dying if he's not using...
because of that trap as well.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
threaded away with the 4 member of Gnflx Aerowolf.
Yeah, and now the gold is now growing almost 10,000 differences. And it's like in the same similar situations like previous game. And now Darkness have Class of Durance. Oh, Yor will be getting count out, but he is on the immunity form. Jack Lee will be get stunned by Phoenix right here. Phoenix still waiting for a good target to get on. Clay from
Playing
behind.
down.
Spraying it, but from behind, look at those Godiva in the top lane, try to go against Jack Lee, try
Jack
to,
Lee
make
is
Jack
kind of-
Lee unable to use his ultimate, right?
It's kind of like invading the Jack Lee as well. It's not invading the jungle. Arrow is randomly almost hit that target away from Rinasmi or also Yor. Phoenix tried to catch this Rinasmi, maybe with that back social unity, but Arrow it's not taken by anyone with the Darkness waiting away from the backline.
Yeah, so against Suzugaja still hiding in the bush, maybe baiting for Gnflx to go in. We can see here who is gonna be get baited for Gnflx. Now Suzugaja still hiding, patient from Suzugaja, waiting for Gnflx Aerowolf to go in.
Oh, Knuckles of Durance on this Darkness, kind of really annoying. So you will saw that Granger without any effectivity of the landfill, but
Over!
actually counter flicker, it's really good as well. Like out to escape his life.
Yeah, but Aura got the turrets and now 15 seconds until Lord respawn in the lane of down. I think it's enough for Aura to get this Lord. Bruno already have a lot of damage. Look at those 2,000,
Oh
2,000,
my God.
another 2,000 kills
And
for
two buff
Suzugaja.
with 2 buff, red buff and also the blue buff with the turtle buff. This is another level of Star Syndrome Bruno, I guess.
Star Syndrome, Bruno.
Yeah, he will kick anyone,
Yeah.
you know. Anyone, anywho in front of his Susugaja face. But look at the damage. Oh my god, it's 1,700. Oh my god.
It's
How
like,
can you manage the damage into this Bruno?
it's like Gnflx didn't really even want to contest the Lord because they know they are on now on like at the bottom
Arrow
hand
coming
and
in.
into Yor, but yeah, Yor now is on still on the magic immune with the power of nature charge. He is immune into Abyssal Arrow. So this Aura with the Lord pushing on the mid lane, it will be a huge momentum for Aura because I believe they have the right item, they have the momentum to finish this game early because Bruno did a lot of damage. They even have a Scarlet Phantom
my
as
God.
the 6th item for
3-4-3
Suzugaja.
key DA is really good for Suzugaja and bad decision from Gnflx Aerowolf. Try to invading into the Jack Lee. Jack Lee tried to manage with the charge kill, but he still alive in the end of the day.
Initiate
Top lane
retreat.
will be broken as well. Bottom lane will be pushed with that Godiva and also Super Minion. But Clover and also Susugacha will high dealing damage into that your
Oh my god, the damage.
way into the backline. Zekli trying to manage to survive, but Arrow hits them into the backship unity. That Zekli will go down as well with the Trinasmi into the mid lane.
It's like
Another
Susugaja
row.
didn't really feel like bottom of hero. Susugaja tried to hit from the best turret as can as they can. Right now Aura start pushing with the 4 against 3. Can 3 of Gnflx defend against this Aura? Yes, Godiva has been slain, but they have to pay with the very price. Billboard is down, and Susugaja focus on the best turret, and Susugaja along with Aura managed to win this match and get a point from this encounter.
Finally, Aura get their point as well. As Gnflx Aerowolf had his first losing and also his first point on this MPL Season 5. We own this as well, as you guys can see how hype in this moment on the game number 3, match number 1 on the day 3. It's still on the first week.
Yeah, it's not the first
That's
week.
the problem.
And a lot of 3-game matches. We can see, I mean, like the teams are already competing each other on